Okay, I'm supposed to believe from the Nofap movement that fapping, masturbation, takes so much energy, that when you when you are ready for the real sex, you won't have enough sexual energy. So, for instance, if let's say that I use masturbation as a substitute, and I'm a guy, and I have sex once in a while, and I use masturbation as a substitute, and I masturbate every day, every single day. Well, that's too many. That's going to take so much energy. So, what will happen is that when I get the real thing, I will have erectile dysfunction disorder. Is that what we're talking about? It's about fapping, right? It's about masturbation. It's not really about anything else. It's not what we masturbate to, right? It's about masturbation. That masturbation somehow gives you erectile dysfunction disorder. No, 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 no. No, it's porn because it does something in your brain which magically makes you impotent because you jerked off too many times to pornos. It just magically does these things. Are you fucking serious, folks? Look, people don't like porn. Masturbation is masturbation. If there was no porn, people would still masturbate. Their orgasm, what's is the porn orgasm so strong that it just takes the wind out of you? I thought actual sex has more sexual energy. But no, masturbation, it's especially masturbation to a certain material, gives you erectile dysfunction disorder. That's what Sargon of Akkad said. Sargon of Akkad said that porn gives you erectile dysfunction disorder. Fapping to it. If you watch it, it's fine. But if you fap to it, magically, it does something to your brain, chemically in your brain, that you take so much energy. It's almost like it takes more energy than sex, and then automatically you've done it so many times that, well, you can't get it up anymore because, well, the cues. I guess I guess you watch a certain way of getting turned on, which means, like, okay, yeah, if you get turned on a certain way with Playboy models, then you'll just like Playboy models and you won't like regular people. That's funny because I've seen guys who have stereotypically average, quote unquote, average looking women, and they fap to Playboy models and they fap to porn. So that's interesting. That's interesting to me. And they're married and they have girlfriends. So I don't understand this fat movement. As a virgin, I don't get it. Like, what exactly is this thing doing your brain? Oh, you have research. See, I don't believe in the research, folks. I believe this research has bias because all of a sudden this research comes out of nowhere. And can people be addicted to porn? Of course they could. Just like they could be addicted to video games, just like they could be addicted to gambling, just like they could be addicted to many things. But what is porn addiction? Is porn addiction masturbating to porn once a month? If you have sex once a month, are you a sex addict? Is it a frequency or is it what you're masturbating to? It's what you're masturbating to. It has nothing to do with frequency. And this is why I don't trust the sex addiction, the porn addiction, and all these other things. I don't buy it. I don't trust it. I don't like it. I'm hostile towards it because there's a different agenda being played. You know all the sex addicts. You know who are all the sex addicts? They're so-called promiscuous. They're so-called maybe like S&M. They so-called like anal sex. They so-called like things that people don't morally like. And people don't want to sound like an asshole and say that they're immoral, so they want to sound like a nice person trying to help them and say, well, you're degenerate. Just like they argue the same argument for homosexuals. Instead of saying that homosexuals are perverts, now you can say that they're sick. That's the new argument. That's the new, well, a couple years back, that's the new argument that conservatives have used. It's failed, but they're trying to use that for trans people now. And you want to know why I'm not? And Abby Shapiro wants to know why, as me, the virgin on YouTube, the liberal virgin on YouTube, why I'm not conservative? I mean, are you serious? Do I have to actually explain this? If you enjoyed this video and support progressives like the Young Turks, Secular Talk, David Pac-Man, Vosh, please visit the Debunk the Right channel, where there are over 75 videos which debunk right-wing nonsense from the likes of Officer Tatum, Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, and the loudmouth of Crowder, Steven Crowder. You can access this channel by either hitting the channel icon below this vid or clicking the link in the pinned comment in the comments section.